Hello and thanks for joining me for some more StarMiner, where we are playing the beta branch of the early access game, and we are in Sandbox Mode. There will be a link in the description below for the playlist of this series. In the last episode we built this little construction ship, and up until now we've been doing pretty basic builds. But now that we're starting to unlock a few things, let me see, just go with that. We're going to start getting a little bit more creative with our builds. So I've got some research we can get here. Let me see. Alright, I'm going to get Eonite optimization so that I can get the thruster here. May as well grab that one. And we'll grab this. Let's have a look. Alright, I'm not going to use this today, but we're going to be using that probably in the next episode or two. Alright, so the last episode we built this little construction ship which we're going to be using today. Previously we built this drill ship which does the job. It's just basically a miner and it just sends all of its stuff to get processed over here. But we're going to build a bigger, better one. It's going to be too big to fit in there, but that's okay. It's going to be left here to finish mining all the rest of the stuff that's around here. So let's start off with putting in a build point. Alright, let's grab the blue arrow on that. Down here, grab the green arrow on that. I'm going to put it a little bit of a distance away from our construction ship. Yeah, I do have the construction turned off, but sometimes you'll still get a bit trigger happy and try to start building it. We're going to blueprint it all out first before we start building any of it. So we're going to start off with a T2 Hulk node there. Let's just switch over to it. Alright, on here we are going to put one of these big thermal nodules, but we're going to press R a couple of times, get it horizontal. On here we're going to pop on a P3 solar array, and in the middle there we're going to put a battery. Okay, and on the back of that pop another one of these. Okay, on the side here we're going to do the T2 slant node. I'm going to press R a few times until it's pointing towards the back here. This is going to be the back of the ship. Do another one on this side. And I can't see where that's pointing, so let's try that again. Okay, on here we're going to pop the thruster and another one there. Okay, on here we are going to do, let's do another battery there, and on here we'll pop another slant node. On here we're going to put on a T2 metal storage and another slant node on here, but we're going to have to spin this one round. Alright, now on the bottom of this one, pop in another slant node facing the front. On there we're going to put a T2 part storage and spin it, but unfortunately we can't get it flat on that node. That's fine. And over here we are going to put in, let's see, pop in the T2 hanger bay in there. Alright, on the top here, going to do another slant node there. And on there we're going to put a Hulk node. On here we are going to put the big old T3 refinery. And on here we're going to pop in another slant node. This one we're going to have facing upwards. And we'll pop in another Hulk node there. In here we are going to pop in cargo bay. Alright. On the top here we're going to put in the big T2 radar. On the top of this one we're going to put a small T1 array node. So I'll put a couple of guns on here. A couple of Gatling guns there. Okay. Over here we are going to pop in the big old T2 water storage. Yeah, we'll do the same on this side. So if that's filled up, this will be able to keep mining for quite a while without needing to do much. Now let me see. Alright, so we're going to put a Hulk node on here. And on here we're going to put in another little T1 array node there. Press R a couple of times so that it's sort of horizontal. Pop one in on this side as well. Where is it? There we go. Okay. And on here we're going to put a little P1 scanner. Another one on that side. And on the front we're going to put the drill. And then we're going to put a couple of the T2 mining lasers. Okay, over here we're going to put another metal storage, and on the end of that a T2 solar panel. Do the same on this side. Okay, on here, it's in a little habitat, and another one on that side. All right, let's see. Looks pretty decent to me. All right, what I might do, let's see. All right, on the back here, I'll pop in another cargo bay there. Alright, let's have a quick look there. I think we've got everything that we need there. Looks pretty good to me. So, okay, let's get Bob and turn on his construction there. And he's going to get started on that. Let's move him a bit closer though.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
And I do have him set up in the automation, get resupplied from the Panoia, which is just up here. Got plenty of resources in here. Alright, so over here we're going to rename it the Mega Miner. I don't really see it behind the logistics. And I must have caps lock on.
Construction completed.
So
Construction completed.
retry that.
Construction completed.
It's better. Alright. So, getting that all put together.
Completed.
So now we can also go in here, and what we'll do is we will save the blueprint there. Alright. So,
Construction
we'll
completed.
just wait for Bob to finish building this. It'll take a few minutes, so what I'll do, I'll move him up. If we can get, alright, so we've got a cargo bay open. If I can get him to do one of these water storages. I guess he'll get to it. Alright, so I'll just let him build this, waiting for supplies to come in. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you in a moment once we've got at least one of these water tanks, and I guess yeah, one of our habitats as well. So I'll see you in just a moment.
Construction completed.
Okay, so he hasn't done the water yet, but he has done the part storage.
Construction completed.
And
Construction completed.
it's not quite connected. I'm not sure if we'll be able to
Construction completed.
get stuff in there, but what
Construction
we'll do
completed.
is we'll get a load of ammo
Construction completed.
coming in from the Panoia. Let's grab some ordnance for our guns. We're probably not going to need them here, but
Construction completed.
you never know. Yep, they are coming.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
Of course, he's going to do the water last. Oh, there's the water, or at least one of them.
Construction completed.
Alright, so we'll grab some water coming in too.
Construction completed.
Alright, let's move him over a little bit. And he's waiting for some silicon to come in. Alright, let's have a look. Once we get some of this water in here, then we'll start getting some staff in here. So I will see you in another moment. Alright, so we're starting to get some water in here. So what we'll do, I do have some colonists on the Panoia.
Construction completed.
Got 10 over there. So we'll send them across.
Construction completed.
And we will need a few more. So let's get that started. Yep, here comes all the water. Bob is now waiting on
Construction completed.
nothing. Alright, looks like we're all built. Okay. We will need... Okay, let's just send a little bit of iron here. And a little bit of silicates. And that's going to be for these guys. I'll click on the right thing. Alright, so we're going to put one constructor and the other two as haulers. If we have one constructor, at least if we need to do repairs, we will be able to. But Bob is done here for now, so I'm going to move Bob over. Guess we'll send him over there.
Autopilot
Alright,
online.
now power's come online. Let's check over here. Okay, so we still need some crew. I've still got these guys coming in. Gonna need about... We're gonna need over 20. Not sure how many, I haven't done the math. But we're still gonna need a few.
Warning, low energy.
And what we'll do, let's
Mining
turn the weapons
offline.
off and the
Weapons
mining off.
offline.
We can
Scanners
turn that on and turn it back off again.
offline.
Because sometimes they'll come on automatically. Okay. So we're just waiting for our crew. We could speed this up a little bit by getting the other one going as well. So we'll just wait for these guys to populate, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so I think we're just waiting on one more crew member here. Almost done. Okay, turn that off. Alright, so now what we want to do is let's right click on this thruster here and click the number 1 there. So now if we press our number 1, it'll fire up the thrusters. Press it again, it'll stop them. Alright, let's grab this Hulk node here. Oops. And let's make sure that's the root module. And let's fix up the orientation over here. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to press the S key until that white arrow is pointing upwards. And now I'm going to press my A key to spin the red one round. So that it's pointing to the front there. Okay, looks good to me. Turn that off now. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look. We've mined most of the good stuff out of here. I haven't got that one though, so let's go over there.
Autopilot online.
Let's pop our boosters on. And I'm glad those thrusters don't interrupt the autopilot. Got a bunch of resources over here.
Autopilot offline.
Alright, let's turn off the thrusters. Let's put the brakes on. This is a bit slow at stopping. Okay.
Warning.
On the scanners. Okay, so the first time we put the scanners on, they don't charge up.
Scanners off. Scanners
Turn them
online.
off, turn them back on. Alright, let's tilt ourselves down and scan this rock here. So if we're facing directly forward, those two scanners like crossing over should pick it up nice and easy. Okay, and we do have some thorium there.
Scanners
Turn off the
offline.
scanners. We don't need the constructors on at the moment. Alright, let's get ourselves positioned around here. And move ourselves in. Need to move back a little bit. Yeah, is that gonna get him on the silicon? Isn't it? No, he's on the thorium. That's fine. Alright, good. So, what will happen is we'll shrink this down. If we go over to our other drill, finished here, it's got as much as he can with the drill. And so that's when we turn on the
online.
Turn on the lasers. We only have one on this one, but we can finish off that last little bit with the laser. Well, there wasn't much thorium in that. Two whole thorium. Alright, let's turn on the processors. Get them working on that, and let's set up this guy. We're just gonna sell all the silicates. Let's say 200 at a time should be fine. Alright, and I think we'll just do a once off. The Panoia here. Send that thorium across. Like so. It must be at the edge of the map, because I can't really yeah, there we go. Don't have a lot of, feel like I've got a bit of a camera restriction in the movement here. But alright, so he'll keep mining, and when he's got 200 silicates, he'll send that off to get sold. So the original miner over here that we started with, we did a couple of modifications to it. Actually, probably going to demolish this, and probably going to demolish this drill as well, and we'll rebuild something a bit better. We're also going to rework our lab. Going to make a few changes to that. But that is probably going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.